Aaron was an 18-year-old young man living in a small town surrounded by mountains. Since he was 15 years old, he started facing significant problems with his family. His family always accused him of not wanting to do anything with his life, and that his life was meaningless. They saw him as a burden, unable to achieve anything important. These words hurt him deeply, but he didn't know how to prove them wrong. Aaron loved reading and had a great passion for writing, but he didn't find any support from his family to pursue his hobbies. They saw him as lazy and uncommitted. His mother would always say, "Why can't you be like your friends? Look at them. They have jobs and a future. And you? What are you going to do with your life?" He felt suffocated every time he heard those words. In the same town, there was a girl named Nami, who was 17 years old. Nami was facing a significant struggle with her family. They always accused her of being lazy and doing nothing with her life. Her father would say, "Why don't you help with the household chores? Why don't you study seriously?" Her mother would say, "You are good for nothing. Look at your sister. She is better than you in everything." Nami felt frustrated and hopeless. She loved drawing and dreamed of becoming a famous artist. But her family didn't believe in her. They saw it as a waste of time. She constantly heard words of criticism and blame, making her feel lonely and isolated. One day, Aaron and Nami met at the town's library. They were both sitting in the same corner, each engrossed in their book. Nami noticed that Aaron was reading a book about creative writing, so she started a conversation with him. They talked about their passions and discovered that they shared many things in common. Over time, their meetings at the library became a regular occurrence. They talked about their struggles with their families and felt comfort in sharing their problems with each other. However, there was another person who noticed their meetings, a young man named Kyle. Kyle had hated Aaron since they were children and was jealous of his passion and talent for writing. Kyle started talking to Nami, trying to make her stay away from Aaron. He would say, "Aaron is not what he seems. He doesn't really care about you. He's just wasting your time. You should be careful." Nami felt confused but trusted Aaron. One day, Kyle confronted Aaron directly. He said, "You don't deserve Nami. You do nothing with your life and are wasting her time. I know you will never achieve anything." These words hit Aaron hard, but he didn't respond. Aaron decided to prove to everyone, especially his family and Kyle, that he could achieve his dreams. He started working hard on his writing and began publishing some of his short stories online. Over time, he started gaining recognition and support from readers. Nami also decided to challenge her family's words and prove to them that she could be a successful artist. She started displaying her paintings in local galleries, and people began to recognize her talent. Over time, Aaron and Nami managed to overcome their problems and achieve their dreams. Their families realized their mistakes and apologized for the hurtful words they had said. Kyle watched all this with hatred, but he couldn't do anything to stop their success. Thus, the story ended with a meeting between Aaron and Nami, where they promised to support each other no matter the difficulties. They knew there were people who hated them, but they were strong enough to overcome all obstacles.